Hi everybody, welcome to Trendy Trading. We're going to go ahead and go over the ES futures. It's okay if you don't trade futures. Listen up. About roughly every 10 points or so is about $1 in the SPY. So understand that when looking at the targets. Your go-to for this week, I promise you, is going to be the 30-minute cloud. If you don't have a cloud, come check us out. You'll learn all about it. I teach it. I have what's called the Lamborghini of clouds compared to most people's Pinto clouds that are out there that are just basic clouds. This is a little bit different. We have signals and so forth that go off of it. This is a nice visual. Basically, we're in a downtrend, folks, and every time we bounce up into here, it ends up being a nice place to go short. I think we'd all agree that, okay? Now, this is short term. If for some reason we get a nice bounce at one of my targets, which is going to be down here, and I'll explain that here in a second, then this is going to be your target, the cloud. Okay, so we're very close to a trendy edge. The trendy edges find demand and supply. They are a playing field. They're not an absolute. It's a playing field, and I'll teach you how to trade it with consistency. Now, let's go on to the bigger time frames. Current price and the cloud is going to be your divergence. The more wider this gets, the better the playing field for us traders. We want this kind of divergence. Matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, we found the bottom, we traded it to the top, and we made it into the cloud. See here, 4 hour into the cloud and back down. Sorry, that was the daily. And here we have the weekly. This was the nice divergence that we got. Then we pushed up into the cloud, and here we are coming right back down. Now, far as targets are concerned, again, this is a demand area. That means we have unused orders that are sitting there, and we're looking for prices or orders to be filled. And when prices get down here, they typically bounce. So what I'd like to see before going long tonight is waiting for this target down here at 3864 in this area. Then I'd like to see a reclaim. If we get a reclaim and all looks well on the smaller time frames, I'm looking to trade that to the upside. If we open tomorrow into this level or this level, look for a bounce into the bell. If for some reason we open up towards the 30-minute cloud, then I would be looking for resistance on the open. Remember, pay attention to the levels that I'm giving you. Pay attention, write these down, take a picture, whatever you need to do, okay? And just understand, if we open up at one of these lower ones, we're typically looking for a bounce. If we open up into from underneath, if we start to move up into one of these, look for resistance on open. So if we're opening right at a level, opening up at a level, opening up at a level, look for it to reject on open. Okay, got to understand where your demand and supply levels are. Right now, we're just looking for a move into this here. Now, why is the ES future so important? I've been doing this for years. This is basically your crystal ball into the futures for tomorrow's opening. If we're opening into support, you'll see that stocks are going to bounce and so forth. And if we're opening into resistance, then the rest of the market most likely is just going to sell off like it's been doing. Now, I will tell you my bigger focus going into this week is going to be this low. Okay. Now, when we came back to this area, we actually did this quite well. I traded this to the upside into the weekly cloud, and this is where I went on vacation. And so I missed all of this, which is what I planned. But if we were to continue to fall here, what you should be looking at is this previous low. All right, before I go there, this is the trendy edge. What we want to see is price come into this area. Okay, it needs to break in here, and then we need to see some sort of reclaim, right? And then we're probably going to base there. A lot of people are going to come out and say it's a bear flag and all that types of stuff, but we're looking for support in here, and we're also looking for a target into here. Regardless if we keep fading from there, I want to see if we can at least find some sort of relief rally in this area, okay? Again, we have to take out this low in order for this to happen and a further continuation to the downside. Right now, you're simply just making higher lows, see? And if we cannot break below this, expect price to potentially bounce into these areas to the upside. Again, all levels to the upside that you see on my chart are resistance until proven otherwise, and levels to the downside underneath price are support until proven otherwise. If I leave you with this tonight, just try to trade levels, but trade it with risk, understanding or understanding where you want to put your stop, where you want to enter, and where you want to get out. Me personally, these are not conditions where I want to speculate. Most speculators are getting hammered. I prefer to trade from the levels, and if the levels don't work, at least I'm following my plan. Okay, so again, you're at home, draw a line from this pivot low, okay, into once we get a low here, and if we start to break below that, look for 38.42.75. We're almost to target here. We're just waiting for this. Get on down there. All right, this is the trendy edge, guys. This is what we're waiting for. This is what I gave my room early this morning before I headed out to enjoy a nice lunch with my wife. And we're just going to sit here and wait for this. Again, we like to see a reclaim in this area, right into this area, okay? And again, the divergence between price and the cloud, I love that. Matter of fact, what you really want to see here is Monday and Tuesday kind of create that range. Wednesday, we got Jerome getting on the mic. We got econ data coming out. Guess what? We're just creating that range for you to step up to the plate, to be ready to make some money. Just be patient. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like and please make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, check us out. You can go to trendytrading.co. You can follow me at TrendyJon, TR3NDYJON on Twitter. And if you want, you could direct message me there and I'll be happy to get back with you as soon as I have a little bit of time. And good luck trading this week, folks. Keep your chins up. Just remember, trade at your own levels. Get some levels if you don't have any. Come learn how to be more consistent with me. I'll see you soon. I appreciate it.